very powerful woman. Her organization is Woman of Wealth, so you know what that means. So I just always have to shout out Dr. Lee in the house. I want to also say, while I have my Chinese sister here, because we both love the same guy, and you guys will be lucky enough tonight to see us fighting over this guy. It's our former ambassador to the African Union, Ambassador Tete Antonio. Would you stand up and take a bow? Such a powerful man in the room. Ambassador, stand up and take a bow. He's very shy, our ambassador here, but he's a very powerful. I want to say we thank you. We miss you, right?
Yes.
Yes, we miss you. Forget Dr. Ada. You don't need African woman. Caribbean, Chinese. You know, you don't need no more African. We're leaving her out of this right now. I just want to say that it's a pleasure to have him. We keep you standing because he's humble. We have to fight him down to talk. Ambassador started a piece of culture with me while he was at the African Union because he has a passion. Come on up here. I know he's eating, but we're going to get him to talk. He started this culture of peace because he believed, just like we do, and he has encouraged and supported us on this culture of peace. Come on, Dr. Ada, come. You know, we don't want no African up here, but come. Yeah, he has supported us on this pathway. So we miss you, and we have to say you've left a legacy behind on culture of peace, and we're cornering you, putting you on the spot, but that's okay, because he no longer lives in the United States. He's in Angola, that rich country that I don't think is Africa, but it's Chinese or Caribbean. So we have him here. He's here with his president, I guess, GA. So here, we're putting you on the spot, Ambassador.
Yeah, well, thank you. No, yeah, I have three.
Two. We don't want
only two? No, okay, no, then it's fine. No, really.
Without Africa, there will be no war. There will be no Caribbean, there will be no Asia.
It's true. Africa is the beginning of everything. Yeah. No, thank you so much, really, Dr. Monica Lee and my friend Ada, whom we used to quarrel a lot because she's very stubborn. When she wants something, you cannot sleep until she gets it. But I like it. This is how an African woman should be. But really, I am under emotion, let's say, because we started this adventure like a very small one. And I'm just happy to come back and see how it has grown. I think you were really making it, but we have to make it more towards the men. The humankind made two mistakes. The first mistake, well, we start taking decisions, including on governance, on development, on everything, without women. And the second mistake we made, we went to war, started fighting, and yet we didn't involve women to find solutions to our wars. So I think we really need to correct these two mistakes. Just take our society. We just go in our individual lives. I see people sometimes in many of our traditional society crying when they don't have a boy in the family. But they don't realize that these boys will grow up and they will leave them. And the women, the daughters will be there forever. And we know what happens when our sister or our mother has money. It is better to have a sister who has money than a brother who has money. She will always give to you. But a brother, yes, we have to fight for it. But yet, I think the humankind we have not reached really to understand the role our sisters and brothers and our mothers play for us. So I joined this cause for a long time ago. Not because my father taught me a lesson, which I think is fine, but it's not. The lesson my father taught me, I cannot repeat it here. He said, well, you should always be fine with women in your life. because they talk a lot. If you are a bad guy, everybody will know. A bad man is very bad. But if you are a good man also, everybody will know that you are a nice guy. So, well, yes. So we really, I cannot speak so much. Everybody has spoken already, and we learn so much lessons here. I just came to thank you, the organizers, to thank everyone, and especially to thank the women. I didn't bear my she and he, whom I am also. From UN Women, I got it proudly, and I really encourage you to continue. Let not stop in New York. Let it fly higher and higher. And I'm very happy I saw many of our sisters from Nigeria here, not only speaking, but also we saw the movies, how really things have changed, and we have to realize. We cannot continue with a society where, if you take the poor, I'm taking just the African continent, 50% of the poor population is constituted of women. And then we look for the causes of our underdevelopment. Those are the causes. We have to correct some of those issues to move forward. So I don't think it's an evening of statements, just an evening of listening to you. I came just to listen. But I think I thought I should really thank you for taking these calls forward, and to thank everyone, especially the women, for being the beginning of our lives, and yet we end in your lives, in your hands, because when we are children, it is a mother. A man never grows up. When he's married, if the wife is not there, he's just like, no, I won't describe how we are, but sometimes we are very weak, really, when we are not. So we are your children and your husband, and still your children. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you. You have not left 305 East 47th Street. You are still there. Because your speech shows that you have not forgotten that office. I thought you have forgotten that office. But you are looking nice, though. African food good, though. At least you run away from fries, burger, and pizza, and 1 week old chicken. You know, you are looking nice. I wish, you know, but then we'll be there. Good food. Please, can you clap for Africa and their good food? Look at how it has just transformed my ambassador within the shortest under 1 year. Good food from Africa, organic food. Thank you. So, Your Excellency, we have not forgotten. You know, you started the Culture for Peace. In 2013, you also started Africana Women Working Group when we talk about violence against women. And she said, I was looking at violence against women, looking at Nigeria. We say, why are you always talking about Nigeria? Why are you not looking at African women? Africana women that will bring Africans, Caribbeans, and all the black Americans who are more affected by violence. And I looked at it, I said, look, I've not heard about Africana. He said I should start that, I should focus on that. And we started the Africana Women Working Group at the UN. So he developed the language, he developed the word. And that is why when I heard he came all the way from, in fact, even when we started doing that, in fact, he took the date for this day and he forgot. He said, I did not remind him. You see, men, when they want to tell women that you are not intelligent, they said you did not tell them. Meanwhile, he was the one that took this date and told us that by Friday 21, he will be in New York. I said, fine. Myself and Monica, we called him and we were sharing about this. He said, yeah, that by 21 September, he will be in New York. He will be in the United States. And then when I started telling him, he said, I did not remind him. So, so that is meant for you. Because when they want to show that they are still the, they shift the whole thing to the women. So now I caught him, I said, Ambassador, you chose the date. And in fact, I hold him here that he has no doubt. You know, if he did not come here and I see him on Monday at the UN, oh God, and he would have known what I would do to him. So, Ambassador, we are here. You left us here. The UN said, leave no one behind. But you did not leave us behind. You still carried us. I would still want to tell you that you are still with us in spirit and in physical. And we are letting you know that from today, we want to decorate you with a distinguished Peace Marshal. Yulin, can you decorate Ambassador, please? That is Distinguished Peace Marshal. And all we need is your continued support that's Nelson Mandela and Danny Glover. You know, so all we need to from you is the continued support. You know, on Monday, the UN is adopting a declaration on Nelson Mandela through Nelson Mandela Peace Summit to mark his 100 years on Earth. So, you know, it means a lot. So, Your Excellency, we are taking this further. Right now, we have Culture of Peace. We have Hawk for Peace. We have 1,000 women in religion for peace. And then we have Peace in Women Agenda. Dr. Lee, please. We have Peace in Women Agenda. So all our effort is to begin to address the UN Security Council 1325 and the SDG 16. So, Dr. Lee, all the way. She's the woman of wealth, standing next to the ambassador. So, as you go in Angola, of course, you know my passion is African women. African women are still violated. They are still suffering violence. They are still being kept marginalized by African men. And they are still suffering a little bit of peace, you know, lack of peace here and there. So we are moving it forward that we still need their guidance. We still need their input, and we still need your correction to be able to place the right path to peace for all women and girls in Africa. So this is a distinguished Peace Marshal that we have decorated you with, and all we ask you is your continued support. You know, you are not going to escape me. If you escape me in the dream, you see me. If you open your bedroom, you see me. You go to your office, you see me. So you cannot escape me. Even if you escape every other person. This Dr. Ada from Nigeria, you can't escape me. You know, so, and you know that. So you can't leave us behind. We are still following you where we are. And then by March, we want to have a bigger event to address women and peace. You know, the CSW is talking about social protection for women. And if a woman has no peace, you are not giving her any protection, not to talk of social. So we still need to have that kind of a movement across Africa. So thank you for honoring us. And thank you for, so thank you so much.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. So right now, I'd like to invite every VIP guest to come in the stage to take the picture with us. Because right now, I want to deliver a very famous calligraphy by Professor Li Guodong. He's a well-known calligrapher. He did the exhibition 82 times at the United Nations. So both United Nations Secretary General support him. And thanks to the Antonio Tete ambassador also support. So I got his, today unfortunately he's in China. So I got his very beautiful calligraphy. Means one word, one family. Today we are one word, one family here. We like to carry this beautiful piece together to take the pictures. Could you please come in? Yeah, come in, the VIP guest, come here. Can you help us move this? Yeah.
Okay, so have some stand up.
Yeah. Yeah. More. Oh my gosh.
Maybe more.
Oh. We need one gentleman here to help. 1, 2. Yes. Okay. This is a one word, one family, Chinese calligraphy. No, you come up front. Come.
Anyone who wants to read one question, right?
No, not up front. You covered. Yeah. Okay.
So more people can stay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So more
Okay. You go middle. Yeah. Okay. Here.
say to see
yeah.
their face.
Just like that. One word, one family. Okay. Anybody else? You go in middle. Come down a little bit. Yeah, please. OK， 我们中国的朋友啊，非常荣幸也能够今天和你们一起聚在这里，共同的庆祝这个和平日。So one word, one family. Today, I believe we will attend like more than 10 countries here. So we are one word, one family. Remember this. So we have to peace, happiness. So we also wish everybody peace and happiness and have a wonderful evening. Smell. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. One more, last one. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. We can say 1, 2, 3. Peace. Yes, let's peace together forever. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope everybody went to. Yeah. So stay. We have one more banner picture to take out here. I hope everybody joined the line for food who wasn't announced or any like that. Please make sure you go and get your food while this is going on. We're just trying to save time in between. So can we have the VIP guests back up here? Anyone who we can have you in the picture? You know, picture is worth 1,000 words.
龙光队的都上来，龙光队都上来。Okay. All VIP come up. You know, today we have another action. How many you come up? 你帮他们你照，你用这个照，我要这个。对。再走下来，阶梯再下来一个。Okay. Everybody come. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everybody have parents, right? So we have our Earth Mother. We have our own mother, parents. So that's why we initiate with our group, World Harmony Foundation, and a global filial piety committee, because we initiate this because a lot of young people, when they have a birthday, they forget the parents. So when the birthday, the day is mother is most suffering and father is the hardest. So that's why we initiate this special filial piety day. Okay. They take a photo and I will allow Master to speak a few words.
各位女士、各位先生，大家好，大家晚安。
Translation.
很抱歉，我不会讲英文。今天我很荣幸能够来参与联合国纪念前秘书长安南先生对联合国所做出的贡献，使得和平与孝道在联合国 能够传播出去，使人性能够发光发热。我个人对于联合国的宗旨和平与孝道，如果能够把它传播到全世界，发挥人性的光辉，这是联合国展现最伟大的宗旨。在这里，我祝福天下一家，世界大同。今天早上我看到东北亚的朝鲜半岛、南韩与北韩的2位领袖在一起准备谈南北韩和平统一，这是为世界的和平做了最好的祝福。同时，我也更希望中国与台湾也能够像南北韩一样，像东西德一样进行和平统一，让世界充满了温暖，充满了爱。谢谢大家 ，Thank you。
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。Thank you, thank you very much.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, please, we need ambassador to ring the peace bell, and then our brother from who I just spoken, 2 of them to ring the peace bell. Ambassador, please, can you move to the bell? That's the bell. Yeah, yes, you to ring the bell, yes, too. Please, can we look out when ambassador and what's them? Ringing the. Ambassador, come and stay here. You saw how Kofi did it, so we need you to ring the peace bell. Yeah. Yes. Come on. We want some good people to return this to the stage. I hope Ellen, please, this is Ellen, please, this is important, please. No, do it. Let him do it first. Let him. Yes. Let him do it first. Yes. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Go. Peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Very good. Ambassador, take over. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Good. 1, 2, 3. Peace. African way. Good. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Good. Thank you. Thank you. You are not clapping your hands. I'll take away your food, though. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. The bell. The Secretary General rang the bell for peace this morning. And we are ringing it for world women and girls and youth. Yeah. Thank you. I want 2 of them to take pictures. Both? But go behind the bell. Let me take them. Yes, take them picture, yes. Yes. You know, men have been ringing the bell for women. Very soon we select women who will come and ring the bell for women. Thank you. Today we are talking about women, we're not talking about men. I've been telling you that all we need to do is men should step us off from their stomach and their bedroom to something more sustainable. We want the world to move.
For youth.
And for youth, yes. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yes, we want to go to the next section, the First Base Initiative. And thank you, Ambassador. You see that what you left behind is still active. We didn't go to Angola with you. We are here for you. So I want to welcome Mama Phyllis Clarkott for coming with her husband. You know, Mama, you're welcome. You're welcome. Mama is a retired UN staff, and she is here with us, with her husband. Thank you. Totally wait. So, Beacon, yes, Beacon, can you come and speak? Hello? Leave Ambassador is not going. You can only leave here when I permit him. Don't worry. He's here. If I don't permit, he's not going. At least I'm the DT for here today. So the next stage, you come over. Yes. Eh? Yes. Please come over and make your speech.
First, I'd like to thank to you. This is and also the other side. This is Turkish style. Kiss
My friend
in
is
both
from Turkey,
sides.
so she wants to give us the Turkey side of peace and women.
So may I ask my friend at the back to put my slides, please? The slides will contain actually the quotes I will lay out as the ground what I like to say accomplish, especially after all distinguished speeches and remarkable deliberations. It's going to be a big challenge, especially after the dinner and all this fun part. I hope I'm going to try my best to pull everything together. Okay, so you won't see what actually I will not say, but you will see the grounds what I like to lay out and tie them with. So we have a problem and the solution. And in line with the, in line with the right to peace, women and youth through culture. So yes, you may, next one please. Yes, welcome and wishing you a happy International Day of Peace and successful session. It's already proven, very successful session. Thank you to all. And yes, next one please. Okay, so just I have to see which one is which. So let me try. First, then next one. Okay. It's not working though. It's not working. It didn't work. Does it work? Does it work? I'm sorry. Sorry. So maybe in the meantime, I introduce briefly myself. I am Bircan Ünver. I am founder and president of the Late Millennium Organization. Late Millennium is my brainchild, and I introduced it on the web in 1999, and then officially formed it in 2001, and I led it to its association to the United Nations as an NGO, to the DPI, Department of Public Information. Since 2005, we are an active, with a good standing NGO at the UN. So even though it was not there, it's not put there, but what we do really, since we become associated with the UN, we try within our capacity, both individual and organizational, it's a volunteer-based organization, to be a face to the general public what it's been told, said at the UN, because especially within my community network, there isn't any, unfortunately, especially New York-based, even Turkey, maybe they come once a year, because I'm originally from Turkey. So it is highly challenging not having even Turkish-based NGOs at the United Nations, although we are formed based in New York. So, because Turkishness comes here because I am native Turkish. It's not because I was encouraged to associate with UN based in Turkey. So that is the missing link. That also maybe applies, maybe I'm going off my topic. Governments, not anyone in particular, many of them do not encourage their civil society organizations and education institutions to affiliate, associate with the United Nations. So if that's not happening on the national level and also in New York or in the US at large, because US has also largest Turkish organizations and umbrella organizations, they are not associated with the UN. I've been trying my own to encourage them, not have succeeded yet. Which one I'm going to? Which one?
This is for next.
Okay. So now maybe I'll go to official one, maybe I'll tie it up somewhere in between. So I did, and I'm proud that I did, that I had a vision when I was forming the Light Millennium to associate with the United Nations. And my first project was Peace, Reality, or Utopian Dream in 1992. And I reproduced in the same concept 2012. So still today, Peace, Reality, or Utopian Dream. So. Yes, so I go ahead. So first, of course, I'd like to thank Dr. Ada Okika and Monica Sanchez, Dr. Monica Sanchez, for their initial invitation, what brought me here to speak to you today. So where I'm going to start with, actually, this was my fourth taken from my own 40th year birthday. I wrote a manifesto, questioning everything, and that led to form my organization. This is the question I had. Something is changing here, I don't know, maybe this is Mac, I produce on Macs, it's PC. I hope I will get it correctly. I believe that nature has an extraordinary power, but I don't understand why this why this extraordinary power facilitates the darkness and permits its success. History and politics look like a contingency of conspiration and intrigues. Why millions of peoples in this world worship to most violent leaders in every age? Is darkness the common energy of humans? Today's unthinkable, tomorrow's tradition. That's Seth Shostak, director of SETI. This was written in 1999. So how I started, that was the kind of core question I had to begin with the Light Millennium Vision. So in this presentation, I will touch on the following 3 points. One is Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The second is secularism in youth, women, the right of peace, women and youth through culture. I will focus in Turkey, as you could guess. And the third one is who we are, what we do. I will connect what I started with and as the last part. So I will read, as most of you know, but for the very reason, for the International Day of Peace, we are here today to celebrate. We have so many questions and concerns, yet we have achievements such as this. In fact, I was thinking, just listening to First Ladies here, and their services and programs. So I thought that if we were in 1945, if we were 1948, when the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was, approved, put into force, or many years later, we wouldn't maybe be here, or it wouldn't be any similar meetings to this in those times. So we make a progress. And I'd like to underline that I am very proud and honored and privileged to be speaker here because I was also trying to reach out the African communities, collaborate with them. It hasn't been easy because it requires such opportunities, and Dr. Ada has been wonderful. I don't know how she, identified me, but she invited me. This is the second time. So kind of my dream come true as being part of this unique celebration. So why I put this tree will link with the right to the peace. Article 1, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. And then each and every article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights really must happen, and why did it not happen all achieved in this world? That's the question we've been all asking. Okay, I went too fast, I think, perhaps. Okay, third is everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person, the right to peace. It means actually equal to have the right to live. And if you have the right to live, you won't have the right to peace. So it's so like bone and skin. You can't separate. So Article 19, where we stand on, what was the initial vision of the late millennium, everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. What I put this up, we have been through the 2000 and 2050 Millennium Development Goals. And now we are in the era of Sustainable Development Goals 2030. And we have this since 1948. And all members of the United Nations have to agree on to certain this Universal Declaration of Human Rights. But they don't, or most of them, let's say. Why? Then perhaps we have to put the mirror to ourselves, and also each government and each individual. And I'd like to echo Karen. She mentioned it, believing in God, maybe in different contexts, but there's a correlation, which is our relation with God as individual. It's not the nation, it's not the bloc. When we talk about governmental level, so then their commitments should be delivered. If they are not just signing up, showing off, but not delivering, I'm not referring to any particular country, but that's the fact. That's having, make a progress. So that applies to everything that UN has undertaken, that each government has to follow up on the national level and encourage civil societies to implement what they sign at the UN. This is not right. Okay. But I mean, they are not. Okay, so I think I have to rush. Okay, I have to touch this because if I'm not touching this, I'm not delivering anything. So why I put this? Because the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, when you look at the Millennium Development Goals, there was not anything about the freedom of expression, Article 19. So when you look at the Universal Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals, we still don't see anything in reference to Article 19 and freedom of expression. Freedom of expression, heart of the bone of the everything that we breathe, we eat, we live through. And when Ambassador Chowdhury rightly underlined the women's right and women empowerment is the channel, is the key. But I also go further, take it further, that freedom of expression, access to information, encouraging every level of freedom of expression, development, human development, starting age 3 and on, when any kids speaking a word. And then encouraging each and every person in every country for the freedom of expression that will force, create awareness, understanding everything we are talking about here. And women and youth and the right to peace, the right to development, everything really tied, like water, like energy. If we don't have, water, we can't talk about sustainable development goals. If we don't have energy, we can't. But freedom of expression, it's not touch it. So I've been rushed, so what I want to say, Turkey is going backwards because of secularism, and Turkey, unfortunately, has been pushed to fund the moderate Islamic, and that was started in the 50s, and then with Fethullah Gülen movement, some of them you might be familiar, and so unfortunately, Turkey is going backwards in a sense that still in the veins and every level of Turkey that the pushing from some international politics, removing from secularism, and Turkish parliamentarism now passive. So we are talking about the right to peace. We are talking about youth. We are talking about women. If I can bring out this is the solution for the right to peace and towards the achieving 2030 Sustainable Development Goals.
Sorry. We're rushing and we're trying to give everybody a chance to speak because everyone has a message. I want to introduce Dr. Lee coming up here. She's all the way from Atlanta, and like most of you that travel far from out of town, I'd like to introduce her. She's the next part of the program. So, Dr. Lee.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sanchez. Dr. Otter. Thank you. Okay. Women of Wealth magazine has a nonprofit arm and it's called Global Women Empowerment Foundation. We have an initiative that we're working on, and I'm going to cut my message short so that I can introduce the Women of Wealth magazine team, and I know they have a message, and they've come from far and near, and so has my beautiful ladies from Nigeria and wherever else. So anyway, it's exciting to see you all. I love it to see you. My favorite country. So I want to honor everybody in here today in your respective places. Again, I'm rushing to get through this. But we do have an initiative where we want to empower. We want to do mentor and match women with influence to women that want to have influence. So that's our initiative. And anyway, that's what Women of Wealth magazine does. It empowers women. You can see our magazine. It's online. womenofwealthmagazine.com. It's in airports around the nation. It's in Books A Million. Trying to get it over in Nigeria. Beautiful, beautiful magazines. Come in there. And with that being said, I want to have my team, Women of Wealth magazine team, and we do go all over empowering and impacting the lives of women. They have a message. Each and every one of these women are very, very powerful in their own right. And I wanted to make sure that you got an opportunity to hear their message. And unfortunately, time has just gotten away from us. When you're having fun, that's what time will do. So I'm going to ask them to come up, all of them that's going to speak right now. And one by one, I'll let them give their message. And we understand now that we're within some time restraints. So, if you will, I'll pass the mic and let you give your message. Please, ladies, come stand here. And let the audience hear your heart. I've thoroughly enjoyed this program today. There's nothing more beautiful than this kind of diversity. I love it. I enjoyed it. All right. Huh? Yeah, we can, Denise. Yeah. I am so proud of all of these ladies, and a lot of the other ones didn't get an opportunity to come in, but we travel all over the world empowering women. I'm going to start with Dr. June Davison. Awesome, awesome lady.
First, it's an honor to be here, but it's a greater honor to be with Dr. Lewis, and we are for women development, and I tell you, we are raising your power. We want women to stand in their power. Don't give it away, and don't let anybody step on your power card or flip your switch. We're here to take you nonstop to the top, and our nonprofit is Women Against Child Trafficking and Stopping Human Trafficking.
Thank you, Dr. Davidson. She is so precious. She's out of Pasadena, California. As I said, they all are part of the team, but we come from all parts of the nation. And next we have Kim Gowdy, and Kim has such a unique message. Without proper economics, there cannot be peace. There cannot be women's health. Nothing really works without economics. And Kim has a unique way of, come Kim, letting you know how to empower women with this.
Thank you so much, everybody. Pleasure to be here, and the team is absolutely fantastic. I love working with every one of these women, but what I truly enjoy is empowering the woman. Can you imagine in business if we had a fast pass to the top? If the women that got to the top and the men that got us there, you know, kudos, but if we got them to the top on that fast pass, what if me, close to 50 years old, I can't believe I said that in person, could transfer my knowledge to the younger generation? You think that's empowering?
Yes.
I think of the Fast Pass at Disney World, you skip the line. I think of the Fast Pass on Six Flags, you skip the line. Well, why can't it be done with women, teaching women in business and how to get to the top? We're influencers. We are naturally, how do I say this? We bond together. We help one another out. There's nothing more exponentially powerful than that. And that's kind of the difference between the men and the women. Believe me, I love men. I'm married 27 years, fantastic husband, but it was great men that taught me and got me to the top. And now it's time for the women to pass that message on to the youth, to each other. We're not in competition. The time is now. The women are powerful. It's our movement. We got to get it done. Come on, ladies. We got a team to get it done. Thank you very much.
Kim, I believe you operate out of the Resolute Trust.
Yes. I have a company called Resolute Trust, and that is part of the fast track to wealth. I truly feel, everybody talks about today the millionaire mindset. Well, the millionaire mindset takes millionaire structure. It takes millionaire planning. And therefore, that is the fast path to wealth. And Kim Gowdy, Resolute Trust, www.resolutetrust.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Karen, also out of California. By the way, Kim is out of Atlanta. Karen is out of Oakland, California. We're going to be doing some work up in the California area. And Karen has a serious passion about financial literacy.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Again, it's Karen Varnado. It's very interesting. You know, we often talk about financial literacy. We speak about understanding how money works. We talk about creating wealth. We talk about peace. We talk about doing wonderful things in our lives and doing things for others. But really, until you understand your own economic situation and you really understand how money works, there's a lot of things that you simply can't create. I have a lot of people who say, well, Karen, money isn't everything. But you know what? Money buys, especially for women, money buys security. And understanding how money works buys you that kind of security. So I'm a financial literacy expert. I do a lot of education on financial literacy, and I do a great deal of speaking as well. And thanks to Dr. Lewis here, we've been going around the world and really talking to women about money, because money is something that's an equalizer for everything. And as a person who, rather late in life, if you will, and I am past that 50 mark, when you really start to understand it, and it's never too late to begin. I spent a lot of time in technology in Silicon Valley, but I have to tell you, working with women and helping women get to the next level is so very, very important to me, and I've taken it on as my passion. And to that, in the next couple of years, I want to take 2,000 women, but I'm really looking for 4 to 5 women who really want to become millionaires, and I want to show you how to do it, because it's because I have to tell you, it is not hard. And if somebody had told me a long time ago the things that I know now, I'd probably be a lot further than I am. But I have to tell you, you can make it up. It's not hard, it's easy. And my passion really is educating women about money. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate it. And again, I'm bringing it back to peace. Without money, thank you. Dr. Harry, you said it for me. There is no peace. Let the man don't bring that money home. See how much peace is in that house. and then my dear friend, Gina Bell, she's out of Maryland. Awesome, awesome, awesome. She's been in corporate forever, but now she's out here empowering women, showing them her passion.
Hello, ladies. So I need you to get just a little closer, because as a motivational speaker, my passion, so there's a lot that you can know about me, but there's one thing that I want you to leave knowing about me, and that is I'm a woman on purpose, a purpose-driven woman, because what I understand, having spending 27 years in corporate, only to be kicked out, and I say kicked out because that's my words, their words were, your job is over. But let me just say this. But God did that for me to show me that he had more for me. So I want every woman here to know that despite the circumstances, despite what the statistics show, that the SG-13 is not moving along at the pace at which you expect, you are a woman of purpose that has been created by God. And when you answer the calling on your life, your pathway to success opens up, and it doesn't matter about what the circumstances are, because you can rise above them. And many of you are doing it, just like the young lady from Nigeria is already showing us. You can still do it despite what the circumstances are. So I just want you to know that today, for you in your own life, and for any woman and any child in your life, that it's up to us. Because any man that's married knows when your wife does not have peace, there is no peace in the house. So as long as women are not free, and as long as children are not free, the earth will not be free. So I was in South Africa just recently, and I spoke to women. So I'm taking my Purpose on the Rise conference there, because it's up to us to pull up each other. And when we can share the knowledge that we have, and for those of you that have already made it, and you're still climbing, we can still pull. And I believe that that's our purpose. And so for every woman, I just want you to know that you have a purpose, and to answer that calling, and to rise in that purpose and be everything that God has instructed you to be. And you can change things. We can change things, but we must do it together. So we don't separate, we collaborate. We don't have to compete. And I know my time is up, but I just had to say that because I believe that God said that we have to stand together. So I wish you all well, and honor to each and every one of you and all the distinguished guests that I failed to mention at first. So thank you so very much.
Aren't they powerful? My. Okay, there you go. Very, very, very powerful women of wealth. And remember, you can bring these women into your conferences, anything that you're doing, and they travel overseas. I started to say underseas, but no, we don't go there. No, we don't go there. But we will travel to deliver this passion. empowerment. All right, our next awesome woman with a powerful message on divine love, but I'll let her tell what really happened. Miss Denise Thomas from Arkansas, and she's, tell her what you do.
First of all, how many of you know where Arkansas is? Okay. So my name is Denise Thomas. I'm in international business, and my job really is to facilitate economic development for the state of Arkansas. I help companies do business globally. I help Arkansas companies do business primarily in Africa and the Middle East. And I've been doing that for 11 years. And during that 11-year period of time, I have found myself in situations where I have been sitting at tables with men who make decisions in government levels, men who make decisions in corporations, and men who make decisions at home. I very seldom see women, and I very seldom see African American women sitting at those positions. 9 times out of 10, when I walk into a room, most people just look at me, make a judgment, and don't say anything. I tend to sit in the back of the room. I tend not to draw attention to myself, because I recognize the only way I'm going to sit at the table in the front of the room is by being engaged and involved. So one of the things that I have taught myself, and Ms. Karen, you took my speech, I just want you to know that, and I have learned that if I stop before I walk into a room and I share divine love with every single person in that space, I literally will move a room to me. And let me repeat that. When I walk into a space, before I enter, I share divine love.
Yes.
Okay. So now that I have your attention, I want you all, for the rest of your life, at noon and at midnight. Now here's the beauty of this. Noon and midnight happens how many times a day all over the world? How many? Twice. So that gives you, right, 24 hours really to figure it out. So that doesn't matter when you do it. The point is what? Do it. Say it again. Do it. Okay, so let's do it. Do you want to do it? Do you want to feel that?
Yes.
Stand up. I'm not shy. I'm not shy. Sharing divine love literally just means illuminate my heart, body, mind, and soul. I want you to touch your heart, because when you touch your heart and you hold your heart, we lead from our minds. We don't lead from our hearts. We can't have peace because we don't love ourselves. Truly love ourselves. When you share divine love with somebody else that you don't know, sharing divine love with humanity illuminates you. It changes you. You can't have peace. We can't have peace in anything that we do because we're not full ourselves. Love the Lord thy God with all their heart, all their might, and all their strength. That's the Christian faith. But love is a foundation of every faith all over the world, no matter what you say. So I chose divine love. One day a woman asked me, she goes, "Are you a Christian?" And I looked at her and I said, "No." She was offended. I said, "I am a disciple of divine love. My God is bigger than a name or a label." So I want to teach you the mini prayer. The mini prayer is simply hold your heart, illuminate my heart, body, mind, and soul to do your will and have your way. Share your love with me. And when you feel that warmth fall over you, thank you, love. Thank you, divinity, for making this in me. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, pray for humanity. Send that love out. Put the globe in a big bubble of white, loving light. Make it perfect for the rest of the world. Because in that, your life will change, humanity will change, and we will begin to come to greater levels of peace because we've learned how to love ourselves, and eventually we'll learn to love our neighbors because we loved him first. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Just please come back. This is very, very interesting because as we talk of peace, there will be no peace without love.
That's right.
If I don't love you, I can never have peace with you. But because, and she crowned it, she topped it on top that said divine love that knows no bound. So you have taken a mandate that has to go to the community. You can see my sisters from Nigeria, the rich community. We want to decorate you with Distinguished Marshal for Peace. Because this is a message. And I tell you, you see, peace and love is a message every woman should be an ambassador of. Women don't love themselves, and I keep saying it. We don't love ourselves, and time is now for us to plant love for one another. A woman will go to a man and say, I love you. The man will go to the husband and say, are you still married to this man, woman? The man will say, no, if you want, take her. But a man will go to a woman and condemn a woman and she will follow him. I don't know, are you getting the mathematics? So when we are talking about Women's Day for Peace, we also talk about planting women to love fellow women. In 2010, we were talking violence against women. I said, what about women violence against women? We're not right to ourselves. So, my sister, you are a distinguished ambassador for peace. And I want you to carry this message on divine love, to plant it to the heart of every woman. Women displace women from their homes, and they say they are women. You get what I mean? A woman will come and condemn. If maybe your husband is interested in me, he will come and blackmail you. I'll say, don't mind her. I'll go to Dr. Lee. Do you see her? She's a useless woman. You can never hear this language from a man to a man. You can never. Men are here. The only thing men discuss is politics, sports, and women. Women discuss women. They are two different things. So time is now for us to begin to talk about divine love, to plant in our heart. Because if I don't have divine, I can never change the cost of the day. I listened to, I'm here, but I listened to Nigerian. When a woman talks about some of the women in politics in Nigeria, I feel ashamed of myself. Men don't use that language. So, you are now ambassador of Distinguished Marshal for Peace. And we want to take it up from global to community. My name is Dr. Ada. I'm from Nigeria, and I don't joke when I do something. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to very quickly deliver a message from Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla, as you all know, is the energy person. He said, the world began with feminine energy. Through the ages, we were depressed, where we were not as good as an animal. So the feminine energy is now on the rise. We will save the world because we will not send our children off to war to get killed. So the feminine energy is on the rise. Nikola Tesla said so.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, just for, so that you can remember that prayer, Denise has a hashtag. Hashtag share
Divine Love. So
Hashtag
share Divine Love on Instagram. There's a mini and there's a maxi. 15 seconds. That's all I ask. Twice a day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ada. Thank you, Dr. Monica Sanchez. I'm happy now.
Thank you. She's my partner in crime. You know, we are partners in crime. So, Dr. Lee, come over. When partners in crime come together, even violence cannot break them.
That's it.
So, that was wonderful to pull those team. And I thank you so much for coming. It's not easy to fly over. You know, just as I appreciate my sisters from Nigeria for coming, I also brought for those who came over all the way from their various states to be in this. That will tell you that we are really taking global to the community. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Lee. But next time, don't sit down when committee crimes are working.
I just want to say that Dr. Ada is the speaker, as you guys know, right? We can't stop her. And Dr. Lee hides out in the back, so I'm the mediator here. But I want to say that you guys need to look up Women of Wealth magazine. They're doing some wonderful thing, and they're teaching us women the one thing that we always leave behind is how to look at money, count money, secure our money, get our money. And so it's really, really a very important message that we need because it goes with our independence. So Dr. Lee, thank you so very much. We're going to continue, but stay. We want to keep her up here this time, so stay up here.
Can I say something? Yeah, thank you. We want to recognize special people with Stakeholders Peace Award. The Bible says, silver or gold have we not. We don't have money to give you, but we want to give you a gift that will give you more assignment for what we are doing for women. This team has culture of peace. We have hope for peace. We have 1,000 women in religion for peace and peace in women agenda. These are initiatives that we will be able to, and we are going to build curriculum to be able to educate on 1325, SDG 16, and other declarations and resolutions on peace for women. So we want to appreciate you for what you are doing, and we want to encourage you as well, and also ask for your support and guidance in what we want to do. We have 193 countries, and I don't know how many communities and county across the world, and we want to get this message across. As I said, women need to sit up for divine love for one another. I'm not interested what men are doing. But what I know is that when women come together, women will go to the kitchen and we will come up. Thank you. So I want to call Ambassador Tete, please come and help us present this award. Ambassador Tete, please. Thank you for being the father to what we are doing. Yes. I want to call on Delano Johnson. Who is this one? Oh, okay. Slava, please come over. Slava. Please, when you take your award, don't go. You have to take a good photograph. Please, just give us 5 minutes. Yes. You want to receive, have a handshake. Ambassador, please, can you come down so that they can? Yeah. Yes, please. So, yes. Yes, Slava. Oh, Donna, please, a minute, okay? Sorry. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, Delano Johnson. Sorry. Over here. Yeah. Give it to Ambassador too. Please come over this way.
Now we're pinning everyone because we need a commitment from them in this piece.
Please don't cut your phone when I call you tomorrow. Because after tonight, I only give you 1 week rest.
Wow, that's
and
nice.
Then we shall, as distinguished Peace Marshal for Women Agenda. Thank you. Yeah, Mrs. Omole Bolanle Onisekin. Thank you. Yes, that is her first lady herself. No. Yes. No, when you are here. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we have Mama Yemisi Ngila.
Are you going in order, Dr. Ada?
Yes, that's the order I have here. Is it not the order you have it? Yeah, that's the order I have. Please don't keep my mama standing. Look for it.
Which one?
Yes, Pastor, yes, yes. You know, Mama has started a global initiative that said Extraordinary Women of Wonder.
Oh, okay.
You can imagine. Also, we have to recognize Extraordinary Women of Wonder, and it's a global initiative for women in religion.
Okay.
Thank you. World Harmony Foundation. Yes. World Harmony Foundation. You know, interestingly, this foundation is the one that sponsored the bell, the peace bell. And it's wonderful to have them in our midst. They've done a lot on peace globally, especially in Africa. But now we want to move them more forward. Thank you.
Her name is Harmony.
Harmony.
Oh,
How many bells?
All right, thank you.
So we want to present the little ones so they can make a commitment to.
Yes, exactly.
That's right.
Thank you. Sorry, I missed one. Yes, Lydia Schwartz. I think I jumped you. You were supposed to be the second one. Lydia Schwartz. Yes, sorry, I missed you. Sorry. You know, I think I should put on my glasses. Yes, come and stay. Come and stay. Yes, thank you for bringing the young ones, because we are not only talking about women, we also look at the young ones. Yeah, Lydia Schwartz. Lydia has been empowering in the community on the progress of civil society and the work of education and empowerment. She has been so committed to that. There are people that are more passionate to us, and they died in the cause of advocating for peace. They are Dr. Miles and his wife, Ruth Monroe. We want to give them posthumous honor because of what they did and what they kept doing in the cause of peace, and they died for peace. So we want to honor them. Thank you, Delano, for accepting this on their behalf.
And we're going to present them with 2 of them.
Yes.
It's not him, but explain that to Ada. They died.
Yes, on the plane crash.
In a plane crash. And,
The husband and wife, and they have been advocates for peace across the world, especially in the Caribbean. They are from Bahamas.
and they're from Bahamas, and this gentleman is accepting on their behalf.
Thank you.
yes, thank you.
We have Chief Temitope Ajaishi here. Absence. Denise Michelle Thomas. Denise Michelle. Oh, it's my ambassador for. Oh my God. She has one already. Double. Yes, we have Dr. Yomi Garrett. No. Dr. Yomi Garrett. Garrett? Oh, I'm pronouncing it Igbo way, sorry. Who? Who? Ambassador Idris Jazjeri. I don't know if the daughter is down here. Yeah. Join the queue. You know he's a Nigerian. We always do it Nigerian way. So, Louis Paniagua, Shaflin Louis, is not here.
Someone's going to receive on his behalf.
Okay. Nathan Wangon. Nathan? Yeah, come and receive on his behalf. Yeah, the next person is June Davidson. June Davidson, is that the one? Wow. In fact, if I had missed your name, I'll go back to Nigeria tonight. If I had missed your name, I'll go back to Nigeria tonight.
Yes,
you know, I wouldn't miss your name. It's not possible. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
June.
Y'all stay.
June, on this way.
I told him I'm a professional man watcher.
We want to give our mama.
June.
Huh? June, this way. This way. Yes, our mama Phyllis Scott. Mama Phyllis Scott. Please, can you clap for mama? She's coming out. It's not easy to be her. She's a retired UN staff and a strong woman of God.
Yes. They that trust in the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Amen. Yeah, disappeared.
Thank you. Thank you, woman of God. Yeah, next is Denise Michelle. Oh, you have two?
You gave her two?
This one. Oh, switch to which one? Oh, which one has it? Who has this one? Oh, she's not here. Yes. We want to decorate our special guest speakers at
This one, yeah.
Which one?
This is June.
June? Let me see.
Oh, this is
We want to recognize decorate our special speakers here tonight with distinguished Peace Marshal. And I'm calling on Karen Bradley. Karen Bradley. Just Peace Marshal. Yes. Dr. Kai Wins Hong. Is he gone? Beacon Over. I want to call on the president of Army Wives Association, please. Come on. Yes, I don't want to make a mistake again. Yes, distinguished Peace Marshal. Please decorate her with Peace Marshal. President of Naval Wives Association, Madam Ebas. Is it Ibas, right? Ibas. You know, I've been in America for a long time, so I don't know how to pronounce Nigerian names again. Ibas. Yes, I'm calling on Mr. Kesley Swala to decorate our Peace Marshal. Where is Mr. Kesley Swala? I'm calling on Mr. Ray Rashid. I hope he's not good. Ray Rashid, Peace Marshal. Who we care? Name them. Name them. You know these men that are taking this marshal. If I call you and you don't answer my call, your phone will disappear. Make sure that from next week I call you, answer me. Yes. Yeah, Jean Bell, please come over. No, that woman has to join on Extraordinary Woman. I'll talk to my mama. Yes, I'll call her. Because her mission is extraordinary. You know? Please come over. Thank you.
Karen Panado.
Karen Canado?
Panado.
Karen? Karen? These marshals. Sorry. Yeah? Kim? Please come over. Yeah, oh.
You're going to save your money. Show you how to keep your money.
Yes. I want to call on Niyelin for Peace Marshal. Yes. Yeah, Sarah David, Peace Marshal.
Professor Likotum.
They are the daughters of one of the world-renowned calligraphers.
She just came from China.
What's your dad's name?
Professor Lee Kodum.
Well-known calligrapher.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Where is Anna? Anna. Okay. Yeah? Oh, okay.
Tell her your name.
Yeah, Bala, please. Okay, hold on. Let them decorate. And Anna, please, one more person here? Yes. I think it's all over. It's all. Okay.
Ambassador, you gotta come up a little bit more.
He's so tall, you're gonna have to step in the back.
Yeah, he has to go to the back. I think we is that all? And I want to give Peace Marshal to my Rotary brother who's going to give us a call to action statement. Yes. Yes, come over. Sorry, I forgot your name. Yes. Peace Marshal, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Ambassador, please, can you go back and take a picture with them? Monica, join. Dr. Please, can you decorate Dr. Lee with Peace Marshal so that she's not forgotten? Yes. All the awardees, no, every group with an awardees. All the awardees will go and ring the peace bell before you sit down after the full group photograph. Yes. So, please, can you take the group photograph for all of them? Who? Oh, my boy, sorry. Please, decorating.
Turns. Turns.
It's okay. No, after we do that. No, don't worry. Everybody, then go on. Please, decorate him. Yes. Please. Oh, me? Oh. Thank you. I forgot myself. Yeah.
Shorter people down, taller people up.
Yes. Please.
Larica, part of my team.
Huh?
Larica.
Decorator. I think the short one in front, the tall one at the back. Please, come on, come over here. Yes.
Can you get this? Is that too long?
No, go back to here.
Everybody can see. The little one, come in front. Come in front. No, come in front.
Come in front. Come in front. You. Come in front.
Come.
You.
Yes, stand there. No, but they're little. I can't. Mama, who is that little person? Dr. Lee, I can't see. What's it? Let her.
Who do that?
Another one in the back. I know. Somebody else in the back, I can't see.
Yes. Oh, some people are hiding. Are you getting everybody's face? Please get everybody's face, please.
I got many people taking pictures of you. Get a chair, put on your
Did you decorate her?
Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All the marshals, please get seated. All the awardees, stand back for a group picture with the ambassador. All the awardees, stand out for a group photograph. After this, you do it. After this. So all the awardees stand forward with your award. And Ambassador, please. Your Excellency, please. Please, just the last one. Good. All the awardees, please stand up. Just keep it after you take it. After the photograph, you take it. Just keep it. Yeah, you get your boss after the event. Please, Ambassador, please, come on. Where is Dr. Lee? Yes. Where are all the awardees? Please come back for group photograph. We have more than this for the awards. Please come up. All the awardees, come out with your plaque, with your award. Hello? Please leave the bell yet. We need to take this picture, please. If I become president of the whole world, I'll change it 24 hours. Are you sure? Money, come, please, please. We want to take a picture, please, please. After that, please.
Another group.
Yes, all the awardees, come over here, please. After that, we can go to everybody. All the awardees will ring the bell. Yes. Dr. Monica, please. Yes, all the awardees, please. Yeah, let them sit on the floor. Sit down. Yes. Where is your award? Okay, good. Okay. Yo, you come and you are holding an award for somebody. Join.
Wait 1 second. 1 second.
Peace. Just do the sign of peace. 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 Peace.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you. So I need each of the awardees to please ring the bell.
Okay.
Yes, ring the bell. Yes. So, yes, please line up and ring the bell. Give Mama a call the bell to ring. 1, 2, 3. Where is Papa? Daddy, come and join Mama, ring the bell, please.
I need my daughter.
Come and join Mama, ring the bell.
My daughter will ring the bell with me.
Good. Please.
Okay. Yes.
Join Mama to ring the bell. Face the camera. So, 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Thank you. Next awardee, Mama come. Okay. The children wait. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Next. Mama. Prophet, come and help Mama. All right. Dr. Monica. Okay. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Extraordinary wonders. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Thank you. Yes. Next person. Good. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Who is next awardee? Good. Yes, Maja. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. You do for young girls. Yes. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Yeah. Dr. Monica, please decorate her with peace and marshal. Yes. Next one. please. Dr. Monica, please, decorate her. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Yes, thank you. Another awardee, First Lady of Army Officers Association, come over. Another star, come over. Yeah, who else? Any awardee again? Yes, come on. All right, take the stick. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Do it with your wife this time. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Mama, 2 of you come and do it, right? Okay, come on.
The heart. Yes, out of the heart.
Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Hallelujah. Do it for Holy Spirit. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Hallelujah. Who else? I need the army officers, right? Please. And okay, come over. Who else? Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Yes, we need them. We need the last guy to speak. Yes, please, we need the mic, the podium back so that he can speak. Okay, 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. You know, I was sharing food I did not eat. Before I will not do this bell. I have to do my boy, eat. Yes. All the 3, come over. Oh, are you serious? Where's Karen? She is gone? Karen, come over, you do the bell. 1, 2, 3. Peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Yes. Okay, you do. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Wow. Yes, on behalf of the Rotary, come and do. Yes, come on. Yes, 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. God. Karen. Okay. Yes, who is taking me picture from here? Yes, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you imagine? That's African trumpet. You can imagine. We don't joke. Mama, come and join me. She said, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Amen. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Karen, please. Yes, one more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been interesting evening. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, peace. Yes, good. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. Yeah, Mr. Kesley Swala, come and ring the bell. And then we want everybody to get seated for the last speaker. Please get seated for the last speaker. Can you all get seated for the last speaker, please?
Karen. Kim. I did get it.
Oh, you got it for a second.
For a second? Come on.
Please, everyone sit down. I will not give this stick to anybody to ring the bell now. Yes. Hold on, we'll talk. Yes, please. We need the last speaker. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Yes, please, doctor, help me. This one.
Huh? This, okay.
For where? Is it too heavy?
It's heavy. Don't worry, I'll manage.
Can you?
Sat on the platform at the Echoes of Africa. You were my sitting
partner.
partner.
Oh my God!
That's what she told me.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna get a picture with you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Get a picture of both of you.
You are the pastor, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, I remember your husband who was taking us on the Facebook. Please, you need to meet my mama.
Can I hold that?
Okay. Oh my God, you want to
Yes, I did.
Oh my God. Yes. Mama, she's a pastor in Philadelphia.
Hi.
Oh my God. Hello. Hi, please sit down 1 minute. Just 5 minutes before you can take any picture. Please sit down. We need an intervention. This thing cannot go without having a direction. So we are calling on our brother from the Rotary New York. Please come and take your mic. Hello. Please, we have 10 minutes to leave this room. Can you sit down, please? Everybody sit down, please. Please. We have 10 minutes to leave this room. Thank you. I'm calling on my brother to give us an intervention statement. Because without this intervention statement, we are doing nothing all this knowledge. Thank you, and have a listen, please. Give him your ears, please. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Dr. Ada and Dr. Sanchez. I feel elated to be in the company of such amazing women and awesome men as well. I want to talk to you about the largest minority in the world. Do you know who's the largest minority in the world?
Women.
It's women. So I want to talk to you about women a bit. Can we move on to the next slide? Yeah. Half the planet, you women make almost 50% of the world, and yet you are not equal to men, whether it comes to jobs, pay, discrimination, or violence. Some of the speakers talked about that. Right? Okay. Now, this is some stats and data, right, on the condition of women today. Violence, 1 in 3 women has experienced violence. Over 700 million people alive, women alive today have been married underage. Globally, women make only 23% of politics. Hardly 10 women serving as heads of states. Employment to population ratio, 72% for men and only 47% for women. Worldwide, women are paid less than men, 65 to 70% of men's wages. And the Hollywood has been talking about it as well, Natalie Portman and others too, right? So gender equality is there, domestic work, paid or unpaid. Can you move to the next slide, please? Right. Now, Harvard Business Review research says that women are better leaders than men. This room has given you practical examples of ladies who have actually proven their mettle, okay? And international evidence shows that increasing the share of household income controlled by women improves the way spending is done on children. So child care is improved when women control finances. Peace agreement is much higher. Percentage of a lasting peace agreement is much higher when women are involved. And some of the obstacles to women rising is men. So basically the point that I'm trying to make here is that you women hold the key to our future. And when I say to our future, this is not rhetoric, this is not a sweeping statement, this is a fact. If you look at the world today, for thousands of years, us men have ruled the world. To what avail? We have only created hatred. We men have created divisions on the basis of religion, on the basis of color, or for some geographical land. But not you women. I would like to see the day when not women, but their husbands are identified that this Chief of Army Staff of Nigeria is the husband of this lady. I would like him to be known through you. And, you know, women are in general psychologically calmer, more emotionally intelligent, long-term thinkers, and problem solvers. But where you are missing out is, the next slide please, next slide, is this. This is my dream for you people. Women Are Votes is a platform that I've created for women of the world, anywhere in the world. You could have, it's a political party that you can create in Ireland, in Nigeria, wherever you want, in China. So Women Are Votes China, Women Are Votes America, Women Are Votes Nigeria. You have 50% of the population who can vote for you. It's time you women unite. More than slogans, political unity is required so you can actually rule the world, and you will be better rulers of the world. Imagine if, Afghanistan and Iraq and all these places had Palestine and Israel, if they all had women leaders, the probability of reaching peace agreements would be much higher. When we talk about peace, women are the key to peace. But women have to believe in themselves. Women have to rise up and organize. And I think the women in this room are powerful enough to do that. So let that be your call to action. And thank you. Women understand children better than man does, but man is more childlike than woman. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Adam.
Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. You know, incidentally, I caught him today when my two last speakers said they won't be able to make it. And I said, you must give us a intervention statement. And he has delivered. So he has given us the mandate. So can we clap again for him? Kazim, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, this is time. We need to have 5 more minutes to leave the room. And we want Mr. Rashid, Mr. K, please come and ring the bell. Where is the bell stick? Please, as I'm calling you, come and ring the bell. Yes? I didn't see you. Come and ring the bell. Mr. Rashid, all the men, come and ring the bell for women. Any man that is in the issue will not live here. I will lock the gate for you. Please, go. One after the, all the men, come and ring the bell. Yeah, except one person. Yes, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Thank you. I've seen you now. Next person. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. Thank you. Yes. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. Yes, 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Thank you. Thank you. Next. Thank you. I hope we are covering them. No picture, no video. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Thank you. Next. Yeah.
You understand? All of you understand that I'm a feminist, and I'm more loyal to women than often women are to themselves. So this I will ring on behalf of all the women in this room, and to what you are going to achieve now. Thank you.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Next.
I have not hit it yet. I gotta go.
Mama, yeah. We need to take picture with you. Please. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. Yes, next person. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Dr. Monica Sanchez. Where is she? Please take away her phone from her. Dr. Monica, please. Yes. Ellen, please, come. Yes. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Please, we need to take picture of Mama. She wants to go. Yes. Ellen, come, please. Come. Yes, come. You need to interview Mama.
Someone needs to take us to the
I will.
All the African women.
No, just 1, 2. Hold on.
Doctor, come.
She wants to go. Mama wants to go. Mama, 1 minute, 1 second interview, please.
Let her ring the bell. Go.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be. 1, 2. Okay, good. Thank you. Yes, doctor, come and do on behalf of all academic women. Come on. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, she did. 1, 2, 3, peace. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, peace. He's doing mama interview. She's doing mama interview. 1, 2, 3, peace. You ring after. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Very good. Shoot, hold on. Are you done? Are you done with mama?
He's not doing it yet.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Oh yeah, again. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. 1, 2, 3, peace. Good. So, thank you all for coming. It has been a wonderful evening, and I know that the journey has just begun. We appreciate you all, and we need your continued support and partnership. Oh my God, ring that peace bell. Oh my God. Come on, go and ring the peace bell. Why are you sitting down? A woman, extraordinary woman like you sitting down, not people. Go and ring the bell.
There's a gift for you, plate from defense officer's wife, so you announce it. Let it.
Okay.
Mommy brought it.
Go and ring the bell. We have 5 minutes to leave the room. Go and ring the bell. All the army officers while they came, please, one by one, go and ring the bell.
They have done it.
All of you? Everyone here? Okay.
So what about it?
You ask her the question now, so that
No, just tell her to say something. She wants to go. Yes.
Announce your gift.
You want me to ask you? Where is Ellen? Where are you? Okay. Here we have our mama. You want me to be here? Yes. This is our mama. Mama. Hear me see Ingila. The mama of Champion Family Worldwide. We are happy to have her presence here. And Mama say you are here. How do you feel about this event? And what word do you have to say to world women, extraordinary women on World Peace Day?
Amen. That's a wonderful, wonderful platform for peace. And the Bible says, my peace I give, not as the world give, I give unto you. I leave my peace with everyone who has come to this event. And the peace of God will rest in your home now and forevermore in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you all. Thank you. Yes, that's a wonderful program. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mama Court.
Yes.
Mama, come. Yes. Yes, our mama is about to leave and she has given a message to the world women on this Peace Day. What do you have to say?
Let peace
to women
begin with me.
Amen.
And let it continue with you all around. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Amen.
And as I say, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Run, walk, and be blessed.
Amen.
And highly favored.
Amen.
Yes, can you say something to world women on today, please?
About peace?
Yes. What advice do you have for world women?
Again, women, in order to create peace, first you have to stand in your power. And it is through the power of the women and the energy and healing the world that will put our children. We need to save our children. So it is our importance to change the world through our thought processes. And join me with Women Against Child Trafficking and stop what's happening to our kids. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mama, what do you have for world women today that is world peace?
Let us all stand together as women to build a peaceful society, so that our children, as they're growing, they will become peaceful, they will build a peaceful society, and we'll all live in love. Thank you.
Amen. Give her.
Peace is fundamental, so I advocate everyone here to have love for each other so that we are going to have a peaceful world. Thank you very much.
Yes, we all agree that peace comes with love. So let us all love one another and have peace. Thank you. Let us then be up and doing with a heart for any faith, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling onwards through the night. God love you, and so do I.
Let's not forget that peace with women includes children. So today, we also want to acknowledge youths and peace and the part that they play.
Yes.
Peace begins in your heart. When you have peace in your heart, then it can spread abroad. When you love yourself, then you can love someone else. Remember the person in the mirror. Never forget, you were born with purpose. Peace.
Thank you.
And blessed are the peacemakers, for they will see God.
Thank you.
And great pleasure being part of the Right to Peace ceremony throughout the evening. It's been fantastic. And my dream is to live in a time that there is no war, there is no conflict. We will dedicate all our human potential to elevate lives and remove all burdens that are shackled on our legs and life. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
To every woman out there, I just want you to know that yes, you have power. You have a purpose and a calling on your life, and when you answer that call, then you become even more powerful and you can do powerful things. And peace comes when you see the woman in the mirror is the woman that God sees you as. So go and be great and stand in your own power and be purposeful as you make an impact in the world.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to the organizers, because without you donating your time, the effort, and the money to put this together, to raise awareness, to show how much power that we all embody, we wouldn't all be here tonight. So thank you all for putting this together, because this is my first time at this event and it's amazing. Thank you. Peace.
Yes.
I want to be the last person to say this. You know, women are the harbingers for peace. Women are harbingers for peace. If a woman in a home and she wants the home will have peace, it will die with peace. If a woman is in a work office and she wants peace to reign, peace must be there. It is our mandate. And I'm urging all women to put all behind you. And let's be the flag bearer as harbingers for peace. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all for this day, and I'm glad. Thank you. I have one. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I have. Please,
quick one.
My sisters from Nigeria, they have a plaque for me. Please, can you take me picture? I don't want to miss this one. Everybody should take me photograph.
Go and bring it. You can present.
Oh, will you stand there? Okay. Photographer. Sorry. Where is the mic? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say on behalf of all my sisters from Nigeria, Deborah, Naoa, Noah, Nafoa, and Power, I present this to you.
Oh my God.
We are indeed humbled, pleased, and honored to be recognized today. We pray God will continue to take you places, even as we stand together for peace. Amen. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. In fact, you made me to think home again. And the role has been my passion. And I know that in the course of all our initiatives, the women in the military and women in religion are my passion. And I know that very soon, all our skill empowerment, fashionia education, we will bring it down to women in the barracks, in all force service front. And we will make them see the light for global agenda. It is our passion and it will be done. The UN says, leave no one behind. I will not gonna leave them behind. All those wives of junior officers, you know, those who didn't go to school, those who are humiliated and disgraced and hurting in spirit, we want them to come up and be a woman that God has made us to be. And I tell you, we have to work on. We have to move on. And I'm glad that you flower. Thank you so much. Thank you.